Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Yes, I am coming through. All right. I wasn't sure. I forgot to check my mic before I started this. Oops. Well, welcome everybody to another episode of Freeze Peach Actually Gaming. I am Steven coming at you from Freeze Peach Gaming and a strong sense of arousal. Today, decided I wanted to do a little bit of Breath of the Wild. If you haven't noticed yet, I don't really have like a solid game that I just play every week. That's not really I don't know. I just don't I don't spend enough on time to like play through a whole game anyway. So I just whatever I feel like playing on this day, that's what I'm gonna be playing. Well, welcome one, welcome all. Gonna be running around here. I got through a bit of the early game. Decided to start up a fresh game just a few days ago. And yeah, I'm still fairly early on. I think I'll be going for my third tower here. Gotta get up all these racks. Ooh, hey, it's a shrine. I'll get to that once I get the tower. Yeah, sneaking. We sneaking. Oh, isn't that useful? Please don't shoot me. Ah, crap. Bye. Oh, motherfucker hitting me with rocks. Oh, I'm still before 20-minute mark. I probably shouldn't be cussing yet. Fuck it. So yeah, I'm having a pretty solid Monday here. Spent all day at work just doing some gaming and dicking off, and I mean, I did some actual work, but you know, bare fucking minimum. Now here I am, chatting with you lovely people. And, yeah, just having a good time. Got a couple of articles pulled up here we can get into. Just a couple of topics for us to talk about. You know, how Klaus Schwab and the New World Order are trying to take over. First one I have pulled up, it's about a Canada School of Public Service panel. Oh, please don't start raining. Is this missing me? Please tell me this rain is missing me. Okay, it's raining everywhere. I'm not climbing. Thank you. That was about to be annoying. Like, just let me get up this feckin' tower. Don't make me stand on one of these platforms for like 20 minutes while I just wait for it to stop raining. But yeah, Canada School of Public Service panel proposes digital IDs tied to Vax passports. Yeah, that's not disconcerting at all. But yeah, basically what they're proposing is that essentially you have government mandated jab status IDs. And it's, of course, for not the current pandemic, because we're over the current pandemic, don't you know? This is for future pandemics. Yeah, let's see what they are saying in here. Let's see. Let me get some quotes. There's some pretty gnarly quotes in here. Joni Brennan, the president of the Digital ID and... That's probably really loud. Alright, yeah. tower. Oh, look, it's all blue. Yay, thanks. All right, let's move on. Joni Brennan, the president of the Digital ID and Authentication Council of Canada, replied, oh, sorry, the question was, how could digital identity and proper digital infrastructure help us deal with future situations and future pandemics? I think that the identity is important for the pandemic. Anytime you would need to verify someone, anytime you would need to also do supply chain tracking and management about how do we even get the vaccine to people. How many people do we need to get it to? Have they had it yet or not? Are they due for their second dose? So the government literally wants to be able to, like, call you up on your phone, basically, and be like, hey, you got your second dose? You need to go get your second dose. You got your third dose? You need to get your third dose. Sup, Groove? Excuse me, yes, you. I am Groove of the Zora. It is apparent that you are a traveler, but may I ask what brought you here? I could ask the same. How very astute of you. An excellent query indeed. I, by order of Prince Sidon of Zora Domain, am searching for a Hylian, or I was before, but then I fell asleep. I awoke to a loud noise and an awful quaking, and now here I am. I'd like to get down and be on my way, but I'm simply too high up. I need to figure something out. You just shove him off. Prince Sidon is down at the bridge below, but for some reason I can't seem to catch his attention. But you're a Hylian, yes? Well then, my luck is improving. Prince Sidon, I found one. I found a Hylian. Seems like a good time for some tea. Man, do I love some tea. Prince Sidon doesn't seem to notice my struggle. Perhaps I should swallow my fear and jump to the river below. Then I could return to him. He must be worried sick. No, nope, I can't do it. I'm too high up. I'll likely meet the gods of the ever after before I ever see Prince Sidon again. Mr. Hylian, I must apologize. It will be some time before I can get back to Prince Sidon. Please, you must leave me here and go on ahead. Okay, brah, peace. Were you expecting like a pity party or something? Nah, fuck that. I ain't about that shit. Okay, I already have that one marked. Also, I am loath to admit that Prince Sidon, Sidon, this is absolutely the first time I've just picked that up. I've beaten this game twice already, once in master mode, and I hadn't caught that yet. Bing. Let's see. I really don't need you. I can just delete that one. I'm flying right there anyway. Ooh. Let's see. I think that one can get changed to stamp. Yeah, we'll make you like a star. You too. I am vaguely heading in that direction. I'll leave those two. What else do I have marked? Oh, that? Fuck that. That's going. Alright, yeah, so I'm currently working on getting the, Ooh, what that? Ah, little village there. Currently working on trying to fix the, Sheikah slate, get all of the upgrades. Yeah, let's go get this thing. But yes, essentially Canada, those of you living up in the Great White North, I, sincerely apologize for... Well, I mean, it's not my freaking fault. Yeah, you can hang on, chick. Zora chick. But, I mean, it's not my fault that you live in a, authoritarian, Orwellian, dystopian future, and I'm sure there's more adjectives we can throw on there. But, yeah, they're gonna be pushing these digital IDs. Let's see, Brennan added the scope of digital IDs should be expanded to include vaccination status. Oh, what level combat trial is this? A minor? I can do a minor. That came out wrong. Don't clip that. In terms of making this more real, perhaps for some of the folks inside the government, I would say that we really need to close the chasm of what identity is and what identity does. When we're talking about identifying someone in order to get them the vaccine and do that tracking that needs to be done to deliver the vaccine and know where and how to distribute it, that's an identity issue. For people who claim that identity is a completely immutable and thing that can be made on a subjective whim from time to time, they're really picky on identifying people. Has it never occurred to any of these, basically authoritarian cucks, all of these people out there willing to watch their country get fucked and cheer on the whole time, they're even prepping the bull for this shit. Does it not occur to these people how, they tend to be very quick to, go straight for the very cliche papers please type of person, the exact type of thing they claim to be against. Mm-hmm. Ooh, come on. Alright, what should I go? Ah, Rusty Claymore. Oh, well, that was a short-lived Rusty Claymore. Oh. He's gonna keep shooting me? That's uncool. Oh, I am way short on arrows. I wonder if I can... Oh. I wonder if I can do this with the bomb. Oh, missed. Come on, swing on me. Alright, let's try and get this with the bomb again. Ah, man. Oh, this part. Not the Knight's Broadsword yet. I like that thing. Yeah, the Iron Sledge. Oh, ow, whoa, wee. Alright, run away. Ah, I got him. But yeah, like I was saying, all of these people who, they always claim to be so much for democracy, and we love democracy, even though they fully well know that all they're cheering for is, the very simple concept of tyranny of the mob. That's all they want. Yeah, give me that Guardian Shield. Yeah, they just want tyranny of the mob. They don't actually care about democracy. But nonetheless, all of these people are constantly talking about, oh, we have to have democracy. We have to have democracy. And then the second it becomes inconvenient for them, it's show me your fucking papers. Don't leave your fucking house. We've got to be afraid of, you might get the sniffles. There's a chance if you're 80, you could die, like with the regular sniffles. I don't know. I'm taking that Knight's Bow. Spiked Bokobo ain't bad. Alright, you're going. Alright, I will be back in uno momento. Like, literally a second. I'm turning on my AC unit. See? You could have held your breath for that. It would have been fine. Oh, time for some more tea. Let's see what else this authoritarian Gunt is saying. I think the time is perfect for us to do that, but it actually needs some teeth, said the Chief Officer for Innovation Labs and New Ventures at Interac, which, I mean, really, it's all of these company names, or anytime it's some, corporation doing the bidding of an authoritarian company, it always makes me think immediately like Skynet. It's the Interac, Interac is the name of the company. Debbie Gamble, that is the Chief Officer for Innovation Labs. Yeah, that doesn't sound bad at all. Yeah, we're just innovating here. What do you mean? We're just innovating. Don't you like science? Trust the science. It needs political will to pull the various players across the public and private sectors together. And together, I am confident that over a number of years, we can actually start to become leaders in the marketplace. Give me that radish. Let's see if I got a picture of this Hylian shroom. I actually really like the whole picture-taking side of things with this game. Pulling out the camera and cataloging all the stuff. I really like it. Oh, sorry, I'm not voice acting this chick. Torfo, my home, Zora's domain, is in terrible danger. That is why Prince Sidon sent for me in search of a strong Hylian warrior. Well, you found him, baby. Yeah, let's go. Strong Hylian warrior. We strong here. Prince Sidon is waiting at the Inigo Bridge. Inigo, like in Neho Montoya. Would you please talk to the prince and perhaps save us all? We would be ever so grateful. Yes, please save everyone in our realm. We will give you our thanks. This is definitely feeling like a D&D session. Like, could you please save the entire town? We will thank you. Are you going to pay me? No, we will thank you. Look at that Highland shroom. I ain't even messing with them right now. Let's go back to that tower. I think there's another shrine we can fly to. Probably not making it all the way over there, but I can make it a good chunk of the way. Let's give it a try. Let's see. Oh, the Canadian Bankers Association is also pushing for setting up federal digital identification system. This is what they want. They want to know. They want to be able to ID you on a whim. Because they know everybody's constantly got the damn phones around. So they want to be able to ID you as anytime they want on a whim. They can say, oh, well, you have phones, don't you? Oh, I'm not making that. Oh, I'm not making that. Shit. Shit. Get away. Get away. I have nothing for you, Liz Follows. Yeah, no sheet. There's a shrine nearby. Oh, hey. Ooh, and a tireless frog. Those are good to have. Those make the, I believe those make the best of the, what this? Hardy truffle, yeah. Getting pictures. My hardy truffle. Yeah, who doesn't want to see my hardy truffle? Oh. I thought I saw a cricket there. Yeah, skipping out on these Les Fallows as well.
Dinner's ready. Nice.
Yeah.
Bring it to you?
If you wouldn't mind, please and thank you. Sorry, that was the wifey saying that dinner is ready. She has made an amazing dish, some, crawfish. Well, normally it's crawfish etouffee, but crawfish is a little bit difficult to find in these regions in this time of year. So, we're getting shrimp etouffee. But it promises to be amazing. Okay, what this? Okay, get those in there. Oh, I see. Do I need all 3 of them, or just the... I think I just need the one. Never was no good at basketball. Alright, from half court. Yeah. I have a feeling I should take another one of these with me. Come here. Alright. Oh, thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
Oh, that looks amazing. Ah, damn it. Come on. You're coming with me. Alright, you're coming with me. I was planning on the other one, but you can come with. Don't know if I'm going to need it, but it's coming with. That's good enough. Oh no, they give me plenty of extras. You whore. Come on. Oh, it blocked. Oh, that did the exact opposite of what I wanted. That might work. Let's see. Nope. The heck? Oh, there we go. Hey. Now the real question is, was there a chest in this previous area? Oh, there's something. Hey, look at that. Who knows his Zelda? Alright, let's give some of this shrimp etouffee a try. Hot. Ooh. It's tasty. Whoa, that's hot. Oh, and I've got a big kitty here. Hopefully she doesn't jump up and, mess with my food. Because kitties and human food do not mix. It's my food. You get fed enough as is. You fat. Hey, big kitty. Also, little fun fact about Breath of the Wild. It's a speedrunner. I mean, I'm no speedrunner, but learned it from a speedrunner. Don't remember who, but you know, we're going back to that tower. We're traveling back. They give us fast travel. I'm using it. Damn it. Um, really needing to get that direction. I mean, going to Lanayru and all that is cool. Also need to buff up a bit. Alright, there's a shrine in Kakariko I know of. But yeah, man, Canada, they're really pushing like the ESG scores, and they're trying to get you into that social credit range. They're gonna be digitally IDing you. It's just not a good way for a government to go. The less power that a government has over the individual, the better. And that's not even my opinion. That is an objective fact. What else do we have? Oh, yeah, and they're also throwing more charges against the Freedom Convoy organizer, Pat King. They're going to keep lumping up charges on him. He is there to be he's the example. They are making him into an example. Do not question the government. Do not stand against the government. If you don't think one of the whatever policy you're advocating for is in line with government thinking, you are in the wrong. Yeah, more stamina. I might actually grab another heart container for the other one. I mean, stamina is always good to have, but I might want to grab another heart container. What are the additional charges? What did they even get him with anyway? Protesting too hard? 2 counts of intimidation and obstructing police, as 1 count each of mischief. Counseling to commit mischief. Mischief! Mischief. Like, seriously, mischief. That's the crime he's getting hit with. Being mischievous. I mean, jeez. Yeah, I'm going for another heart container. I think I'm gonna need it. Mischief. It's clearly, they're trying to put any charge they possibly can on this guy. They're just slapping him with. It's, oh, you've been mischievous. Time to go to jail for you so the other kids don't act mischievous. I mean, jeez. Get some of this food. Ooh, yeah. I hope you're enjoying this pseudo mukbang. Yeah, give me them apples. That Korok don't need no apples. Let's see. I did actually want to see if... Oh, no, there's definitely nothing new that I can upgrade. Maybe I can get some more fairies from the Great Fairy Mother Fountain. Because I've used up a couple already. Ah, and the rain stopped. Man, rain in this game is so annoying. More fairies? Huh? Ooh, that looks like a fairy. Yeah. Yeah, there's another one over here. I need them. I need all these fairies. Shoot. Ah, that looks like it's all of them. Hey, that's still better than nothing. 3 fairies. Alright. right, I need to keep on keeping on. Where was I supposed to be going? The question is, do I just go ahead and head up to Leneru and start doing that quest, or do I actually try and get up to Ravi's research laboratory? Oh, there's the region. No, that's Great Plateau. Where? There we go. No, Hateno. Where's the tower I just unlocked? That's Dueling Peaks Tower. Already got that. I being yeah, I'm being high. That's what it is. I'm a crack ass. Man, that is good. I'm just sorry you can't enjoy this amazing shrimp etouffee. All right, that Zoro over there is one of those moments that I wish I could like Fusro Da him straight off. I think that's the direction I need to go, isn't it? What's my current quest? That's weird. I'm getting like some feedback in here. Let's see. Alright, so that's essentially where I'm trying to head to. You can get the gold pin. Yeah, that's basically the right direction. Gonna do some peak hopping. Try and skip the river bullshit. Yep, so that's the message that they're sending over in Canada. Is you better not stand against the government. And you better accept our digital IDs. If you don't like it too bad, you go to jail. It's like the Parks and Rec joke about Venezuela. Wow, that was close. Oh. Hold up a minute. Oh. That's literally my only non... My controller disconnected. That's not cool. That is not the outlines of a shrine. Oh, I think that's the road I'm supposed to be taking. That's what it is. But you know what I say, the road less traveled gets me harder faster. That's what I say. Is this the right way? Yeah. Yeah. Man, this is a long turn. I should have kept going around. I could have skipped. Oh, well. Oh, well. Oh, I was hoping to hit him with a bomb. Yeah, take that, Lisfalos. Ooh, and a little spot to cook here. Yeah. Alright, excuse me, I got some cooking to do. Let's see, what should I make? Iron shroom, not bad. Hold some of them. Do I have any meat? I do not have any meat. Link is currently on a vegetarian diet. Ooh, yeah. Plus 15 hearts. Hey, how's it going? Japan? Got a Japanese viewer here. I am doing well. How are you doing? Just enjoying myself some, Breath of the Wild on this wonderful Monday. Still pretty, early on in the game, but, you know, this isn't my first time around, so I'll make it through. Got plenty of fairies to keep me alive. Talking about the slow rise of authoritarianism in the Western world. Something you don't have to worry about nearly as much in Japan. You guys have a pretty strong traditionalism over there. Helps you guys out a good bit, I'd say, from having to worry about encroaching authoritarians. Unfortunately, traditionalism is something that doesn't get pushed very hard here in America, or if it does, it gets squashed pretty quickly. A lot of the more liberal types are less inclined to believe in any form of traditionalism. And I'm not saying we have to be staunchly traditionalist. But, you know, it's nice to have traditions. To not think that it's a good idea to go against them at every chance just because. And that really does seem how it is here in America a lot of times is, and I think it might even be, ooh. That's a big rock. That didn't work. But yeah, I think that, you know, we like to be very individualistic here, which isn't a bad thing. But at the same time, we also will basically come up with any excuse to eschew any form of traditionalism. Oh, hey. Shoot. I don't want the boomerang. Shit on me. How am I supposed to avoid this? Uh-uh. Yeah. Jeez. All right, I'm getting messed up here. Run away. Run away. All right, maybe this wasn't the best place to head to early on in the game. Some more shrimp etouffee. Oh yes, oh yes. Had another article here, a rather long one. Also gonna go for a safety save. Yeah, I didn't even finish reading this article. Yes, the UK will be introducing an online safety bill soon. And I know for most of us, this isn't going to affect us because it's specific to the UK. However, once you start having a lot of laws that are intended to affect something as nebulous as the internet, it very quickly begins to affect other areas and other countries. So, yes, UK has introduced, I believe it is a 225-page internet safety bill. Because, you know, it's always a good idea to trade freedom for safety. Who needs silly freedom when you can have safety? We shouldn't be free to... Oh, crap. I am not equipped to deal with this. Alright, I'm going for it. Yeah, it is way too early in the game for me to be taking on one of those guys. In fact, I'm not even taking on this Moblin. They're bad enough. Alright, we've made it to Zora's domain. Yes, there is a shrine nearby. Mo shrimp. Yeah, don't mind me. Just a Hylian hanging out, having a good time. Come to get that shrine. What do you want? Oh, you just here to sell me stuff. You know what? I understand. Sometimes the hustle is real. Ooh, more pictures. Bright-eyed crab. Not a very good picture, but who cares? Yeah, I take pictures of the weapons too. I don't even care about filling out the album. I just like taking pictures of everything. But yes, I don't think I'm going to have time to go through this whole thing here. But essentially, the very broad overview of this UK online safety bill, and in fact, I think this would be the most important article for you guys to check out. So I'm popping it up in the chat. But yeah, the overall sense is that they're wanting to make what things that are legal yet harmful. They're using the very vague terms of, is it harmful? Oh no. Oh gorsh. Gotta be careful to not harm all of those poor souls out there, because everyone out in the world is a big fat fucking pussy. They can't handle hearing words they don't like. Words and dangerous ideas. Oh my god, that idea is so dangerous. It's not like they're telling you to, drink something from under the sink. That's something dangerous. That's like we used to have PSAs about that, right? That's what public service announcements used to be. Back when I was a kid in the early 90s, like there was literally a song out if you were watching PBS, the public broadcast service. If you were watching that, there would be a song out there that was literally, wire down, red alert, don't go near, you'll get hurt. And, it's just letting you know, if you see a wire dropped on the ground, don't touch it. And then they started turning into these wacky, like, be careful of the drugs, kid, this is your brain. Crack the egg in the pan, this is your brain on drugs. Which I also have to give credit to. I want to say that was in... Oh, which Nightmare on Elm Street movie was that? I think it was Freddy's Dead. The technically final one. Where they have Johnny Depp doing this is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. And he was probably completely shit-faced the whole time. That guy did more coke than the greater Atlanta area. But yeah, nowadays public service announcements are like, be sure to be friendly to everyone. Be sure you don't say harmful words to people. If you don't identify someone by their characteristics that they choose, or if you misidentify them, we're coming after you. That's the message they're wanting to put out, and that's essentially what they're going to be doing in the UK. So yeah, it's things that are legal but harmful. Not actually considered harassment, but we're going to charge you for it anyway. Even though it isn't illegal for you to say any of these things, we're going to fine you for communicating them over a network, essentially is what they are doing. And for the individual, the cost is up to 2 years in prison. 2 years for saying mean things. And if you're a corporation, because they're also, by the way, going to fine corporations for the speech that users make, that creators make on their platforms. So now it's essentially going to be like it is for a news media company. If you try to put out something as fact as a news media company, and it is one of your employees who put this thing out, the company itself could be sued. It's the liability falls upon the organization and not upon the individual, because they have layers that you have to go through. They have editors that this has to get past before it gets put onto the paper, or these days onto the website. But for things like, think of YouTube, where I am right now. There's no way that YouTube could feasibly go through and manually review every bit of content, but that's essentially what this bill is going to want happen. You're going to have to go through, and there's no other way around it, because they could be charged upwards of like 10%. It's 18 million pounds. It's based off of the British pound, so 18 million pounds, which I want to say is roughly in the realm of about $29 million. Or 10% of total gross profits for the year. I believe it was gross profits for the year, whichever is higher. So they're going to start, if you say something naughty on the internet that the government doesn't like, that they consider to be harmful, they're going to they're going to hit you with a charge that comes with a sentence with a maximum of 2 years in prison. And they're also going to fine the company for allowing you to use their service and put your opinion or anything, whatever you want to call it, opinion, criticism, critique, whatever you want to call it, onto the internet. They're going to then fine the company £18 million or 10% of their, actually, I think it's the company's net worth, which, I mean, holy crap. You know, a company gets hit with 10 of these things, they're gone. They're done. They're gone. They've gone under. Yeah, it's an absolutely, there it is. Okay, so sorry, £18 million, which is roughly about $24 million, or 10% of their revenue, which is whichever is higher. See, revenue is another term that's not exactly specific. You know, you say revenue, it's like, well, do you mean like net profits for the year? Do you mean whatever our whatever business we've done for the year? Revenue typically means whatever business you've done for the year, including cost, you know, without having to subtract your costs. So that could severely harm a company. This is why, and I know it's not a popular opinion in my little section of YouTube here, but this is exactly why I am perfectly okay with Section 230. I don't even think there's a big problem with Section 230. I know a lot of people complain about it, but you know what? I would much rather, this is the alternative I was talking about last week. I don't know if you've seen last week's episode of this, but I talked about Section 230 and gave my arguments as to why I am a proponent for maintaining Section 230, basically in its current iteration without any change at all. I think it's perfectly fine law because I would prefer that these individual companies have the right to determine what they see fit to be on their platform. Now, I would like it if they were a bit more transparent about these things. I would much more prefer that Google or Twitter, you know, just come straight out and say, hey, if you have right-leaning opinions, we're not going to want to hear those opinions. I would prefer that. Or if they even say, if there's a policy we have, you can go ahead and assume it leans to the left. Like misgendering was the example I had used, similar to how Tim Pool had laid the misgendering argument during his interview he did on Joe Rogan's show with Jack Conte and what's her name? Vagina, whatever her name was. But yes, I would much rather YouTube have the ability to basically on a whim deem what is or is not permissible content on their platform, rather than the government come in and give control. Because this bill, what's up in the chat, you can check that out. Well, that's an explanation of it. I don't know if anyone, I sincerely doubt even the lawmakers of this bill are going to sit down and read all 225 pages of it, but if you want to, please go right ahead. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know anything you notice about it. I don't have the time to read all of that. But this is the alternative. It's going to be if the government feels that something you have said that was harmful, you're not going to just get kicked off of the platform. That's what happens when the platform doesn't like what you have to say. That's what happens when the private owners of the platform, or the service really is what it is. That's what we should be seeing this as. YouTube is a service. And the private owners of that service determine that they don't want to hear what you're saying on there, then they have the right to kick you off. When the government does it, they kick you off, they jail you, and they fine the company. That's the alternative. That's why I don't think there's a real problem with Section 230. And I know it's the age-old argument of, well, why don't you make your own service? And then people bring up the instance of Parler getting their services yeeted off of the Amazon web servers. That was kind of Parler's own fault. What did they expect from Amazon? What were they expecting? The same people who own Twitch? You really expect them to be bastions of free speech? So that is how I feel about Section 230. And that is why I think that it's a perfectly fine law. I mean, that's a very basic. I'd have to sit down and have like a whole conversation, a whole debate with someone to really hammer out all of these points, and I don't have time for that. I am hopping off here very soon. But yeah, so I think that's the thought I'm going to leave everyone with today. Go ahead and read Section 230 of the, I believe it's community. If you just Google Section 230 USA, you're going to find it. It's going to pop right up. I believe it's the Communications Act, a Digital Communications Act, something like that. Read that. That's only like 6 pages. And then read this article and think hard about which you would prefer. Would you rather have the privately owned company, which, yes, it's traded on the public market. That doesn't mean that it's publicly owned. Publicly owned means government owned, so it is a privately owned entity that is owned by a large swath of individuals who own stocks, known as stockholders or shareholders or stakeholders, who elect people to the board of directors. Would you rather that be in control of who is or is not on the service, or would you rather the government be in control of who is and is not on the service, and people that they take off of the service, they're going to jail them, and then they're going to fine the company? Because those are the options. There's not much in between. There really isn't. Because even without Section 230, even if we just fully abolish Section 230, that now means that every single one of these companies allowing all of us, what I'm doing right now, for me to speak to you through the internet, if we just get rid of the protections that Section 230 offers to platforms and publishers, by the way. It's very specific about that, so the platform or publisher argument does not hold up if you actually read the law. And honestly, I'd rather publishers have the protections too, because it's from user-based content and not employee or representative content. So users, as in like a comment section, is what it covers, or what we're doing here on YouTube, where creators can just, anybody can make an account and just log in and start saying whatever the heck they want. YouTube will not be held liable for it. That's essentially what Section 230 does. So those are kind of the options. I kind of went off on a bit of a tangent there, but I think that's what I'm going to leave everybody with today. I hope all of you wonderful, lovely, and beautiful people out there on the interwebs and the internets and the interwebs and nets.coms and the orgs have a wonderful day.